And no matter how burdened the pressure is, we hope you can have a very healthy life. That's the most important thing. And today we want to take you to have a look of the winter sports in order to maintain the health. And now let's enter the winter sports stadium. And today our topic is snowboarding. Just now I tried in the slope, and I want to tell you how to choose the snowboards, tools and equipments, and we will have the professional staff explained to us. Today the weather in Changbai mountains is freezing, but it's warm in the room. And now I return the board to you. Here is Mr. Liu. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Welcome to Changbai Mountain Sports Season Terrain Park. Mr. Liu will help us how to choose the equipment for snowboarding. There are many ski lovers here. They are preparing for snowboarding, and they are preparing their equipments. This style is cute. Hello. So how to choose the ski equipments? It comes first for the beginners, like how to choose the ski shoes and ski wear. We have several kinds of ski wears here, and it's better to choose the bigger one because you will be more relaxed. So how about the shoes? It's also better to choose a bigger one, because especially in northern China, people wear very thick socks, so it's better to choose the bigger shoes. Like I wear the 40 size shoes. Which size should I choose? 40.5 or 41? So I can choose the size of 41 or 42. And for the ski players or ski lovers, they should tie the shoes tightly, but not that much. You need to keep your feet comfortable. And we see there are different colors of ski shoes. Are they of different functions? For these ski boots, they are of the same functions. These are for the beginners. And these shoes are good for the beginners because it can also remind you and prevent you from being hurt. And today we are going to experience snowboarding. So what ski boots should we choose? This black one. This one has a very long tie, and you see it has the double protection for your feet. And I'm wearing a helmet. So is there any requirement on the helmet? Security comes first, and there are S, M and L sizes for the helmet. You can choose it accordingly. You see there are different sizes of a helmet. Some are big, some are small. You can choose it according to your head. And let's go to the board part. These are for skiing. These are double boards. Because we are in the Changbai Mountains all-season touring park, so we especially designed some boards for our park. This style is suitable to our garden. It can guarantee the safety. Maybe some ski lovers find that these ski boards are shorter than the normal ones. And for the beginners, we don't suggest the ski poles, because when you are skiing on the snow with the ski pole, you may speed up and you may get hurt. And these are the boards, single boards, and you see there are many pictures on the boards. There are different colors of boards, and there are shorter and longer boards, and you can choose it depending on your heights. It means the length of the board should be 20 centimeters less than your height. So you just minus your height by 20 centimeters, and that's the length of your board. And how about the thickness of the board? Because the boards have different functions. Some thick boards can prevent you from slipping down. Thank you very much. And next, we are going to the professional snow slope of Changbai Mountains all-season terrain park. Maybe some of our viewers are also ski lovers, but I'm not sure you have ski in the evenings. Today we have some ski players and lovers from Canada and other countries, and they are gathering here to experience the skiing in the evenings. And he is Mr. Wang, the chief of this park. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Later on you will take us to the professional snow slope, and we will see the professional ski players. You can see it's getting dark outside, but all the lights are on. We have a new friend here. He is one of the ski trainers from Canada. Hello, Duncan. Please. Later on, Duncan will show us the professional skiing. And he is one of the masters in the world in terms of snowboarding. You see, they are preparing to ski outside. There are many foreign players and also ski lovers from China. And there are also beginners. So we are in this park. People who have been to Changbai Mountains may experience that the air here is very clear, and we are stepping on the powder snow. These are called powder snow. It's not very humid, and it's very suitable for skiing. As we are stepping on the snow, we can find it's very soft and it's not that hard. And comparing to other places, the powder snow in Changbai mountains are more humid and is more suitable for skiing because it can withstand the boards, and the ski lovers really love it. Changbai Mountains is called one of the world's powder snow bases. The powder snow in Changbai Mountains is very popular and tops in Northeast Asia. And this is very suitable for snowboarders. Yes, because these boards are very wide. And with wider boards, the powder snow is more suitable. I'm not a professional at this, but in terms of powder snow, dear viewers, you can watch the video we've prepared for you.
不知道大家有没有很直观的感受到这个粉雪的魅力呢？一会儿啊，我们就要坐着这个雪地摩托上到这个半山腰处，走走这个整个的这个。
After watching the video, you may experience the charm of powder snow, and next we will take the motorcycle and travel to the top of the hill. And the height difference is about 120 meters. This is also very high for the beginners, especially for me. Yes, this slope is for international standard. And next we will go to the half of the hill, and we will watch their excited skiing. Hello. The temperature is about -17 degrees. And you see the lights are very shining. And we will reach the half of the hill. And we will watch the skiing here.
我们之前了解到，好像说这个像这样开着滑雪这个，然后
You see, there are lines on the snow. These drivers are very professional, right? It's okay. But if you want to make this equipment professional, you need very professional designers. And the designers are all experienced in the skiing park designing. They have more than 10 years of skiing park designing. And can you explain the curves of this snow? Yes, these curves are about 5 to 10 centimeters, and it can make the snow more soft. And then when they ski, they can be more comfortable. And let's see these vehicles. Some ski players are on the vehicle. There are not many players here in the evening. And as this slope is very professional, it's not for the beginners. He doesn't wear the thick clothes because while you are skiing, you don't feel cold. And especially in Changbai mountains, there are not a strong wind. And if there is no wind, it's very comfortable to ski here. And you see there are barriers in this slope. And this is for the intermediate and advanced players. He's skiing. You need to control the speed. Yes, for all the skiing, you need to control the speed, or rather it will be very dangerous. And we changed to another position. And we will watch the professional ski players from this direction. There is one ski player in front of us. It's very dangerous for the beginners to try this slope, right? Yes, it's very dangerous. In our park, there are different levels of slopes. There are primary levels and also advanced levels. He just slowed down. He's approaching us. And you see, for the players just now, they just turn away from this slope. So this barrier is very professional. Not everyone can try this. Yes, some of the masters, the very professional players, they can try this barrier. This is very significant to us. Just like what you said, because we are in the evening, we cannot see it very clearly. But if it's in the daytime, we can climb up to the top and we can see just the Changbai Mountains Tianchi is about 10 kilometers away. In the daytime, we can see it very clearly. This is some of the players are preparing for the skiing. I heard that we have professional players from Canada and the US. They came here on the first day of Lunar New Year. Yes, we sent notice on the website, on the internet, and some masters, some professional players from foreign countries, they contacted us and they came here. As we are waiting,
好嘞，大家看啊，现在有几位的这种把手已经松下来了，那位哦。
okay, we are back. Some of the players are skiing. And you see their posters are really beautiful. That's wonderful. Another one.
我们现场看的是非常的刺激，特别棒。
I'm not sure whether our viewers can sense it, but because we're at scene, we can really feel the excitement.
大家还是不要去尝试。好了，那么刚才我们见到的那位，在雪具馆里见到的那位新朋友
This is really difficult.
停在这儿了。那他呢，一会儿要带着我
It really needs techniques and skills.
给大家来一个第一视角。
And here's Duncan, our new friend. Next, he will take our camera.
的同事把这个设备交给你们，不知道大家会有什么样的一个感受啊？看看这种现场的第一视角。
My colleague will give the camera to Duncan, and we will see from the first direction.
好，就交给邓卡了，加油！
Fighting.
这种感觉，只能是。
You need to be very concentrated while skiing. You need to concentrate all your mind and all your to be fully focused on skiing. So while you are skiing, you have no worries and no other feelings. In the daytime, I tried snowboarding. I'm the beginner. I also feel very excited. For beginners, it takes a whole afternoon for you to learn. How about for the children? They can also learn it. Since 2012's Winter Olympics, the single plate has become popular in China, in Asia. So for many countries, if the condition permits, they train the kids in snowboarding, in skiing. Yes, many families teach their children to ski since 2 years old. And at about 4 years old, the kids can learn to play the snowboard. Just now, Duncan took our camera, and next we will climb up to the top, and we will see from that visual angle and experience a different feeling of skiing. Just now we mentioned powder snow in the whole Changbai mountains because the latitude is very unique. It can generate the very natural powder snow. Okay, Duncan is ready. Yes, Duncan is taking the cableway. And later on, he will show us from the first visual angle. Let's wait for that. And now we will take the motorcycle to the top of the mountain. It's really freezing in evening. As we are on the snowmobile, especially for the professional players, because they prefer a more frequent skiing, they will take the faster vehicles like snowmobile. The cableway will be slower. As we are approaching the top, we can see many players. They are skiing. They're skiing down from the top. And some people fall down. You can see you need to be experienced in skiing, and you also need to have received professional trainings. All the lamps light on the park, and it's very clear on the slope. And this slope is very obvious and very beautiful in the whole park. If all these lights are off, you can see the stars on the sky is also very beautiful because there is no pollution here.
为了让我们的这个机位，我们的这个摄像机，邓肯手持的摄像机离我们不是太远啊，所以我们现在这个雪地摩托缓慢的上升。
In order to stay closer with Duncan's camera, we are moving up slowly. And today, no matter the temperature or the place or pose a challenge on us, especially for the electricity, our equipments and our mobile phones all need to be heated. And maybe sometimes our signal will be stuck. I'm very sorry because I'm so freezed. Hope you can, dear viewers, hope you can understand us because it's really freezing here. We try our best to show the charms of skiing to dear viewers. And when we are arrived at the top, some of our colleagues may also try skiing. But we really hope our dear viewers can come to the ski park and try it by yourselves. Even if you don't have professional trainers, you can try it gradually. It's very steep here. The snowmobile maybe have some problems, and we will climb down. We will climb up on foot. It's okay? Just now, Mr. Wang told us the professional players doesn't care the height difference. You see, this height difference is very big. It takes 1 minute to skid down. But for the professional players, they doesn't care much about the height difference. They care more about the quality of the snow and the barriers. And we will wait for our cameraman Duncan. The air is so fresh. If in the daytime, you can see the Changbai Tianchi here. It's 10 kilometers away. Duncan is wearing the snowboards. You need to try to tie it tightly, but not too tight. Actually, in the morning I tried this. I think it's really difficult, and it's also difficult to wear it on. Actually, they are also very young. They are at their 20s. Duncan is a senior. He's about 35 years old. I heard that Duncan has been skiing for 20 years. Actually, in Canada, where it's famous for winter sports, it's not very long. And Duncan is also good at the downslope bikes. Please say hello to dear viewers, because many viewers are watching. Hello. Good luck for you. And we leave our camera to Duncan. Duncan will be our cameraman for free. That's really cool. It's really cool. Today we tried the primary skiing. We couldn't dare to try the high level one, but it's also very excited. At least we tried. And because in 2022 Beijing will hold the Winter Olympics, then it's very good to have this kind of skate parks in northern China. Duncan is at the bottom of the hill.
加拿大的这个滑雪教练协会的这个考官。那实际上呢，他呢，在这个滑雪的这个虽然
Just now, I introduced Duncan. He is the judge of Canadian Skiing Training Association. He's very young, but he has more than 20 years experience in skiing.
中国目前的这个雪场的这种雪质啊，还有雪道的这种
I want to ask, after you arrived in China,
长度啊，有没有什么样的一个感受？
how do you think about the quality of the snow in the ski park of China? And is it comfortable to ski here?
China is so consistent. The snow is always the same. You have nothing goes wrong with it. It's always perfect and always sunny skies.
在国内呢，这几年必须滑雪是非常的好，然后一直保持一个非常的
In China, the quality of the snow is very good and it's very consistent.
像你刚才那种
The weather and temperature is also very good, and there are also very scenic spots.
这样还能综合，然后还能讨论这个。
I also want to ask, just now you took our camera, and how can you keep the gestures and skiing techniques at the same time? He said because he is professional. We all know you are professional, and you can try the gesture and the posture. And you see, we have very professional and steep slopes here. Is it different from Canada? Okay, we're back. Just now, you saw the fire ring, and the players will jump through the fire ring, and it's more skilled. I want to introduce Mr. Mao. He's been staying with us for the whole evening, and he's from Taiwan. He has 13 years in Changbai Mountains, and he's also a ski lover. He actually started to learn snowboarding since 37 years old. I was born in Taiwan, and I started to learn to ski at 32 years old. You see some of the ski lovers and players, even if they are hurting, they still wanted to come here. So why skiing is so charming and attractive? Firstly, every time you ski through a barrier, a steep area, you will feel very proud. And secondly, I also mentioned that while you are skiing, you need to concentrate on it, and you can remove all your worries and upset feelings. And here, in the daytime, we saw many young kids, less than 10 years old. They can also ski from this very high slope. They are really brave. And we can feel that no matter in Jilin or in some other parts in China, people become more and more attracted in winter sports, and they teach their kids to ski. Yes, it's become more and more popular. So you can see many of the ski parks have operated and opened some training sessions for skiing for kids. And these are for beginners. This is also a barrier. And now, the definition of a strong winter sports country is related to the medals won in Olympics. Yes, as some of the winter sports are for competition. Okay, I'm arrived. For the ice and snow sports, if you want to spread it in the country, this is the top priority of a strong winter sports country. Can I interview you? Excuse me? How long have you been skiing? Less than 1 month. How do you feel? For this slope, it's okay. When we were young, as we also lived in northern China, we really loved winter sports, but it was very simple. And now you see, with the economy developed and the society developed, there are more and more professional ski parks. Let's watch this ski lover. She's been learning for snowboarding for less than 1 month. She's very professional. She's better than me, at least. She can control the speed. Just now, the trainer also told us it's very important to control the speed. And let's see this one. He's wearing a very interesting helmet. How long have you been skiing? 1 month, also 1 month. Can you try this slope? Yes, I can, but I may fall down. So during the past 1 month, have you learned how to protect yourself? Yes. Try to keep the right body posture. And you need to use the strength of your hand in order to protect it. If you see you are almost falling down, you should fall down on your bottom. You see, some young girls really love winter sports. And let's move forward. Just now we saw the fire ring. There will be a very wonderful performance. We need to change the battery of the camera because it's freezing. Here is Duncan. Just now we saw many players. They jumped through the fire ring. And let's approach them.
近距离的不到5米的距离看的还挺清楚。好。
We are at a place with less than 5 meters from the fire ring, but we can see it's very excited. Thousand times during their experience on skiing. Yes, it's very challengeable and dangerous. The snowmobile keeps on going and sending the players up and down. And you see the players are trying different moves.
刚才不一样的这种动作，但是从这种动作中啊，
We cannot tell the difference that we are not professional, but they
每个动作它都有专业
moves all have their special names. Yes, no matter for what, they have different names, and also for different degrees, they also have different names. And in the sky, you need to control your whole body, and it looks really cool.
看看，这是个抓板的动作，看，哎，
This is the moves of nose crab.
前板，这个有什么讲究吗？抓前板和抓后板来说，
He is designing his own move.
设计他的动作的时候，
那实际上在冰雪运动
In some of the
国家来说啊，
strong winter sports countries, the kids started to ski when they were really small.
会少一点，但是一般能够上道具，大概只要能够滑行得非常顺畅。
Yes, if the condition permits, the kids can also play some special moves.
刚才我们说啊，说这个
As Mr. Mao has been lived here for 13 to 14 years,
13、14年的时间，
he comes from Taiwan, but he is here to publicize, to promote winter sports, including snowboarding.
这种冰雪运动
So,
包括单板，
by far, how do you
觉得这
think about it?
推广的这种
I'm very happy and enjoy it. I'm happy on promoting snowboarding, and we can see snowboarding is popular. Is popular now. I'm very happy with that.
将来您想过吗？您已经在这儿待13年了，然后
As in Changbai Mountains, there are many professional ski parks. Have you thought about that? In the future,
有朝一日
what result, what development you want to see in terms of snowboarding? No matter the double plate or single plate in China, what I want to expect is we Chinese can have our own brand and our own professional team and professional ski park
有好的雪场，
in order to to gather and give full play to what conditions we have now, and in order to compare to other strong winter sports countries in the world.
实际上呢，现在我们真的是还是能够看到，现在在国内的这些。
Actually, we can see that in China, there is a still gap between our country and the strong winter sports country. Yes, because we started very late, and the skiing requires skills and styles. China also have advantages in terms of this too. And in recent 2 years, we are delighted that many people becoming attracted and interested in snow sports. Yes, we can see in the ski resorts and parks there are more and more young people. They are really enjoying. And there are more and more young people and kids and families involved in snow sports. We really have a different experience tonight. The weather is still freezing, but the excitement and the speed here is very warm. And the performance is about to end as the firing is off. The fireworks is to celebrate the performance. People are excited. One player was approaching us and showed a very beautiful move. As we are on the 5th day of Lunar New Year, I hope dear viewers can also have a special feeling. Okay. We are about to end today's live streaming. Hope today's live streaming have showed you excited and interesting experience of skiing, and hope it can raise your interest on skiing. Hope you can have opportunity to come here. I do hope dear viewers can try it by yourselves, because winter sports really have unique charms. And as China will hold Winter Olympics in 2022, there will be more and more people being involved in winter sports and become interested in winter sports. After we have this strong base, we can move forward and we can march on to be a strong winter sports country. That's the end of today's live streaming. Thank you very much. Goodbye.